steps.
Yeah. What were you using last year?
YouTube Live. Yep. Really well.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find a way to get the 1,000 subscribers.
Well, if you find a tweak around, let me know.
Well, there's computer-generated subscribers you can buy.
Yeah.
For $100 per 1,000.
Really?
Yeah. But the problem is they're asking for my credit card, and I'm like, I'm not going to give my credit card for an online purchase of subscribers.
You can't use PayPal?
Well, there is a PayPal option, and I'm going to try that. So if it works, I'll let you know. No sense both of us spending $100 to find out it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, so the other thing you could do too is, well, it's a lot of work. Just get a credit card. So
Yes,
I've
when
got a
I've done
$500
that,
balance.
I did that. I pre-purchased one of those cards.
Yeah. Yeah, that might save this stuff.
Yeah.
How's your team this year?
We just had the Rusty Ring 4 exhibition games. We won 3 of the 4.
Oh, really? This year with Dunn?
Robert Schwab.
Oh, you're with... Oh, it takes me a while.
I know. Yeah. You guys? Pretty good?
Yeah. Good group. Pretty excited.
All right, I'll let you be.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Let me know if you figure out
Yeah, I will. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, sorry about that. Discussing technical issues with another live streamer for Ringette. So it looks like it's a white ring in the offensive zone. We are back at 7 Chiefs Arena here, and looks like tipped by Hemstreet. Not quite picked up again by White. So today red are the good guys and white are the bad guys. So good shot, Downey with a save. Oh, penalty there on Wilson. Looks like. Yeah, she's going to the... trying to get off the ice before she gets her penalty, I guess. Alright, so it's a red ring at center ice. Sorry, guys. So now we're over to red in the offensive zone. Smith drops it over the side of the net. Oh! Beelan comes away with it. We have a shot clock. I'm not sure how, but a shot. And Roy with a save on White. Like Beelan comes away with it again. Circling the net. Drop to Anderson, Beelan with a shot, and Roy with another good save. So here we have White into the neutral zone, checked hard by Beelan, picked up by Donhauer, and Anderson picks it up and drops it over to Beelan. It's a 2 on, a shot and it's blocked. Over to Rock. Rock picks it up in the offensive zone, and the forwards both change. We have Zadlik and Keener coming on the ice. Keener picks it up. Circles the net. And passes over to Rock. Rock with a nifty move, but couldn't get the shot away. Roy picks it up and sends it over. Oh, checked by Keener. Keener's hard on it. Drives to the net, takes a shot, and scores! Somehow gets it over Roy's left shoulder there. I don't know how that went in, but that was a great shot. Red strikes first here today. A good start. Sorry, just testing the mechanics of the tripod here. White with the ring at center. Sends it in deep, picked up by White. White has it as she, I think that's Falconer, their super shooter. Can't let her have it, and Hemstreet checks her and takes the ring. Sends it out. Oh, Snethen touches it and has to circle back and leave it for Bryden. I'm not sure what the ref called there, but it is going to be a red ring in the offensive zone. Like a frozen ring. So White starts away with it. Circling the net. Getting some speed, making a move, cuts it across. But they just couldn't pick up the bubbling ring. That was a good chance. Good save by Downey. Rebound goes wide of the net. And it's a scramble behind the net, and the ref calls bottom third against White. Red ring in the offensive zone. Here we have White again with it. Oh, there's Falconer with a shot that's blocked. That's good. Block her shots. That's going to be key throughout the season, I think. Another shot by Sauer, I believe, and Downey with a great save. Red comes away with the rebound and sends it out to Beeland. Beeland in the neutral zone. She's getting checked hard there, but she finds Mysak. And Mysak sends it up to Zajdlik. Zajdlik has it around the net. Looking for somebody, but there's a bit of a change. Oh, she sneaks it into Beeland, and Beeland makes a nifty move, but Roy gets a piece of that and keeps it out. Beeland circling again. Drives towards the net. Makes a move, but a little bit of miscommunication over to Zajdlik. Zajdlik tries a shovel shot, and Roy gets the Keeley on it, it looks like. So White has it, sends it up to center ice. Wide open Wilson. Wilson's looking for somebody, and Earl stops that pass. We got a bit of a scramble for it, and Zajdlik's fighting. Red comes away with it. Rock has the ring. She circles around, looks for an open player, and has Hemstreet. Hemstreet sends it up. Oh, just sneaks it through to Earl. Earl gets in close, but doesn't want to take a shot. Gives it to Keener. Keener has it circling the net. Setting up here in the offensive zone. We got a bit of a shot clock issue. Keener gets a shot away and picks up her own rebound. Oh, White's fighting for it. Oh, Red comes away with it. Hemstreet has it. Looks like we got another reset. Hemstreet gives it back to Keener. Keener sends it over. Oh, Snethen just missed that. Snethen circles around with it behind the back play to Keener. Trying some nifty moves, but just working out the bugs. Oh, Snethen with a great shot, and Roy had to be sharp with that. White gets it into the neutral zone and is checked immediately by Snethen. Keener picks it up. She's having some problems with it, but Snethen gets it again. Oh, Snethen loses it in center, and White picks it up. We got White on the attack now. That's Dory. Park checks her and takes the ring out. Skating hard and sends it up to Snethen. There's some fast-paced action here. Lots of forechecking, even though it's an exhibition game. We have Smitty with the ring, circling the net, looking for somebody, but there was a bit of a change there. Smitty tries and gets blocked. And White picks up the loose ring. Heading out into the neutral zone, and checked by Beelan. That's some great back checking. But the ring still squirts into the offensive zone, and White picks it up. We got Sauer with the ring. Sauer gets a reset. Oh, nice block by Armstrong. Armstrong comes around the net. That was a great... passes it up to Anderson. Anderson's immediately checked, but circles around, sends it back to Armstrong, who puts it over to... I'm not sure who that is, sorry. Oh, that's Bryden. A bit of a kerfuffle, and Beelan comes away with it. She support passes over to Bryden. There's full ice checking here today, and Smitty gets it in the offensive zone and drives to the net. Oh, just ran out of time. Roy sends it out, and White picks it up in the neutral zone. Falconer over to, nice bat away by Anderson. Anderson checks it again into the offensive zone. Zajdlik circles, but can't quite catch up. Now we have Dodd. Takes the shot, and it's blocked by Earl. That's key. Earl sends it over to Rock, and Rock sends it up to Park, who's on the attack. Park sends it up to Zajdlik, but just a little too far out of her reach. White picks it up in the defensive zone and circles out. Turned over to Earl in the neutral zone, and Zajdlik has it in the offensive zone. Sends it over to Rock. Rock with a shot, and a great blocker save by Roy. Keener picks up the rebound and circles around. There's a bit of a change there, so Hemstreet's in now. A bit of a bobble to Hemstreet, who couldn't handle that one. But with the forechecking, Hemstreet picks it up again. Oh no, shoveled out into the neutral zone and picked up by White. White has a skater. Dodd picks it up in the offensive zone and sends it over to Dory. Dory tries to make a move as White changes, and I think that's Sharpie. Sharpie takes a shot just wide, and Red picks up the loose ring. That's Mysak skating out, sending it up to Snethen, who gets caught up. Just a little bit out of her reach. Now White has it in our zone, circling the net. Sends it back to Dory, who sneaks in, and Downey makes a great save there. That was a sneaky little shot. I think Sharpie circles around with it, tries to get the shot off. Smitty's all over her. Sends it over. Oh, the ring bounces out after Downey makes a great save. And White picks it up again with a fresh clock. Oh, quick shot by, who was that? Wilson, I think. Just got through the 5-hole on Downey. I don't think she was quite ready for that one, but their score is now 1-1 with 11-12 left to play in the first. Alright, so Red picks it up at center. Oh, that was Armstrong sends it in, but it was tipped by White. And a scramble at center ice, and Earl's fighting for it with two White players, and White comes away with it. That's Sauer with the ring, circling the net, looking for something, but another reset. by Sauer, just with a little touch against the goalie. Falconer with a fake and a shot, and Downey makes a good save. White picks up the rebound, but it looks like it's not a reset, so I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like Downey got a piece of it, but Red has it now. Armstrong has it, sends it over to Beelan in center ice. Beelan has it, sends it up to Keener. Keener's driving to the net, passes over to Beelan, but Beelan wasn't quite in position for that one. Beelan circles around and tries for the shot, but it was deflected wide. Beelan picks it up again and sends it out front. No one was there. White picks it up in center ice, and they fall down with it, and Park picks it up. Park up to Keener, and Keener has it. Keener sends it across to Mysak, who's driving in. Drop back to Hemstreet. Hemstreet's there. Scores, dekes out two players and puts it over Waz blocker. That was a great play by Hemstreet. Great patience. All right, White picks it up at center ice. That is done with the ring, passes it over, and intercepted by Red at the line. Who is that? Smitty has it. He's being chased down by a White player. No one to pass to, and she falls down. White picks it up. Sharpie does a spinorama move, tries to get a shot away, but Armstrong is on her solid. She passes it over to, I believe that's Dory, back to Sharpie. Dory with the one-timer, and it gets blocked. Bit of a scrum. It's 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Sharpie has it, takes a shot, and Downey with a solid blocker save. But White comes away with the rebound. Sharpie has it again as White changes. The Reds are getting tired here. They need to get a change, hopefully. They need to grab possession here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. As Sauer circles the net and could have had a shot, but decides to pass. And Wilson takes the shot. And Downey with a great save. White picks up the rebound again. Falconer with it, takes a shot, and Downey, butterfly save there. Sends it out to Armstrong, who makes a spinorama move behind the net and gets it out to Rock at center ice. Rock has it and sends it in deep to Anderson. Anderson can't quite get it, but picks up the ring after a bit of a battle there. Anderson circles around, takes a shot, and misses just wide. Beelan picks it up, takes the shot, and it's deflected. Thankfully, we got a reset for that somehow. Maybe for Anderson's shot. Anderson over to Beelan. Beelan with the one-timer, and Roy makes a great save. It's a battle, and Rock comes away with the rebound. Rock circles around with a fresh clock. Drop pass for Beelan. Beelan cuts to center ice. Over to Rock on the nifty around the net, and I'm not sure if Roy saved that or if it missed the net, but it was a pretty good play. Anderson has it and sends it over to Beelan, who shoots, and Roy makes a great save again. White comes away with it. Sauer circles around with the ring in her own zone, sends it over, I believe, to Dunn. Dunn shoots it up at center ice to Wilson. Oh, Wilson does the long lead pass to Falconer. Mia almost had that intercepted, but Falconer picks it up and takes a long shot at the shot clock as the shot clock expires. Downey with the ring, sends it over to who is that? Park, who can't quite put a stick on it. White puts it out in front, and White comes away with it. I think they have two Wilsons on the White team, so I'm not sure what her first name. Number 4 is one Wilson, and then there's another Wilson as well. White takes a shot but misses the net. picks up their own rebound over to Wilson. Wilson with a shot and Downey with a great pad save. Unfortunately, White picks up the rebound and Dodd circles with it. Dodd sends it over. I think that's Sharpie. Sharpie gets it across. Dangerous play, but they couldn't quite pick up the pass. White is circling. Looking rather dangerous. As Dodd takes a shot and Downey smothers the rebound and sends it over to Earl. Earl skates it out. Gets it up to Zajdlik at center ice, and I'm not sure what happened there, or missed. White has it in their own zone. White tries to send it in, and Mysak picks it up right at center. Sends it over to Keener, who just misses that ring. And White picks it up, gets it in the offensive zone, driving to the net. Oh, nifty move, and can't quite get the angle. White picks up the loose ring, and it looks like Dory circling around the net. Dory sends it back to Falconer, and Mysak pressures her. Falconer gets a reset with a goalie tap there. Falconer tries to send it across. It's almost intercepted by Red, but White picks it up again. Dory drives to the net and takes a great shot, and Downey with a save. Both goalies are getting tested here in the first period. Downey with another good save. Sends it over to Mysak, who skates up to the line and gets checked. She has nowhere to go. She's getting in a bit of trouble here, but breaks free and gets it out to Snethen. Snethen circles around at center ice, sends it over to Keener, who's got cover, and comes away with it. Keener drives to the net, but gets poked, picks up the ring, and setting up in the offensive zone here. Keener circles around, sends it to Snethen, who just mishandles that ring. And the shot clock is expiring. Snethen takes a shot, which goes just wide. And the shot clock is going to expire here. Oh, dangerous shot by Hemstreet all the way from the corner. Roy sends it out. White has it. That's Kaylee Wilson at center ice, number 12. That's the other Wilson on White. Up to Falconer in the offensive zone. White has it. Over to Sauer, who misses the stab, and Armstrong picks it up. Red has it. Coming out of the zone, looking for an open player, and Red couldn't pick that up. White grabs it. Sauer has it in the offensive zone. Takes the shot, and it's blocked. Armstrong picks it up and leaves it for Hemstreet. Hemstreet's looking for somebody. We're having a bit of trouble breaking out of our zone today. Anderson has it, sends it up to Hemstreet. Hemstreet has it in the offensive zone. Takes the shot, and Roy had to be sharp there. Anderson comes away with the rebound. Circles the net and looks for something. Thielen takes the shot into Waugh, or Roy. I keep wanting to say Waugh. Sauer comes away with it, and Red check putting on the pressure in the offensive zone. Thielen picks it up at center ice. Gets checked, picks it up again. Circles back and sends it over to Park. Park sends it up to Smitty, who picks it up and drives to the net, gets a shot and just wide. Smitty gets it again after a bit of a battle in the corner, and Red goes for a change. Smitty goes for a shot and it just goes wide. Seem to be having a fast 30 seconds somehow at the shot clock. White picks it up at center ice. Dodd has it at the blue line and sends it over, I believe that's to Mikko. Oh, there's no ringette line, and Keener wasn't sure if that was legal or not. Dodd with a shot, and Downey with a great save there. Looking for somebody to pass it to, and 5-second violation. Looks like Red's just got a bit of Bit of miscommunications on the blue line passes and also the goalie rings here. White has it in the offensive zone. Falconer drives to the net, takes a shot, and Downey was shutting the door. We have kind of defense standing still, not really moving, but Downey finally finds Mysak, sends it out to center, who Snethen runs into Rock. Sends it over to open ice, but unfortunately Rock was going the other way and Dodd picked it up. White mishandles it at center and Snethen picks up the ring. Snethen sends it up to Keener and Keener attacks. Keener drives to the net. Looked like she had an angle but decided to go wide around the net. Keener circles to the top of the slot and fires a rifle low post on Roy, who had no idea where that ring was. Great goal by Keener from the slot. The score is now 3-1 with 24 seconds left in the first period. So White takes it at center ice. Dunn has it, sends it into Wilson, L. Wilson, number 4, and immediately checked by Red, and they both go down, but looks like Thompson picks it up and tries for a shot, but that's blocked by Armstrong. Armstrong battles in the corner with Hemstreet comes in for support. Hemstreet comes away with the ring, and that's the end of the first period. The score is 3 for Red and 1 for White. All right, so we are back, about to start the second period here with a red ring at center ice. So that's Armstrong, sends it over to Bryden. Bryden tries to put it past and gets stopped at just over the blue line by White. It's a battle, and Bryden comes away with it. Good effort there by Bryden, who sends it to Smitty. Smitty takes a shot, and I think it was blocked. I'm not sure. White comes away with it as Dunn skates it out and passes up to center ice. I believe that's Wilson again. Wilson is checked by Beelan, but picks up the ring again, trying to find somebody, sends it over to Thompson. Thompson sends it into Dory. Dory with a shot that was high and wide on the blocker side. Smitty has it, sends it up to center ice, over to Rock. Rock picks it up. Oh, sends it up to Zajdlik, who's wide open in the middle. Oh, and a great save by Roy. Rock picks up the rebound. Rock circles around, drives to the net, fakes the shot, and circles around again. Sends it over to Keener. Keener picks up the ring, drives to the net, and runs out of steam a little bit and gets checked as she goes around the net. Keener comes around the top of the circle, sends it to the slot. Rock has it. Rock hits the crossbar. And Roy picks up the rebound, sends it out to her defense, and Red comes away with it. Great forechecking by Red here. Keener sends it over to Rock. Rock circles back as she mishandled the pass. Rock makes the move, sends it over to Zajdlik, who just misses the net wide on the left side there. Keener picks it up, and Red goes for a change. Keener takes a shot, which is blocked, and she picks up her own rebound. We have a bit of a issue as the one shot clock expired and the other one did not. Not really sure. Again, a synchronicity issue with the two shot clocks. The ref gives it back to Red with a fresh clock, and Red Hemstreet passes over to Snethen. Snethen circles over, gives it back to Hemstreet. Hemstreet makes a move and circles back into the corner. Hemstreet trying to find space, makes a move. And we have an interference call against Anderson. I guess a moving pick violation. I didn't even think the ring was close enough to call that, but I guess the ref thought different. Interference call against Anderson, who's 2 minutes in the box. And here we go. I believe that was Georgia started off, or Stanley sends it over to Dodd, and she is checked by Snethen. Oh, good shot. And Downey with a great save there. Downey sends it over to, who is that, Bryden? Bryden gets tripped up, but still gets it out to Snethen. Snethen battling hard at the blue line, sends it over, but the bobbled ring couldn't be picked up. Picked up by White, who happens to have Wilson all alone, and Wilson makes a great move and scores on Downey there. I'm not sure what happened with the defense, but that was a power play goal by White as Wilson was all alone. Red ring at center ice. Armstrong has it at the blue line, sends it over to Rock, who's flying through, but leaves it for Zajdlik. Zajdlik was checked by 3 White players, and White comes away with it at center ice. Dory circling around with it, looking for an open pass, and gets it to Dick, who carried it across the blue line, according to the ref. The red ring at center ice. Mysak starts with it, sends it over to Park. Park circles at the blue line looking for somebody and gets it over to, I believe that was Rock, who couldn't handle the pass. White sends it up, and both side violation by White, touching it on both sides of the blue line. So back to center ice for Red. Mysak starts out with it again, sends it over to Park. Instant replay from the last center ice ring. Park's not sure where to go and sends it over to Mysak. Mysak sends it in deep, and Keener picks it up in the corner. Circles around, looking for an opening, leaves it for Anderson. Anderson takes a shot, and I think that hit the crossbar. That was a wicked shot. Keener picks up the rebound, so they're still on the attack here. Over to Anderson. Anderson with another quick shot, but it was blocked. Anderson picks up her own rebound, circles the net, fakes a pass. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Hemstreet. Hemstreet! Oh, that looked like it was in, but I think it just missed the net. The shot clock operator gave us a reset too. Keener circles with it. Gets turned around, back up to the top of the circle. Keener sends it over, picked up by... Oh, great save by Roy as Anderson was turned away at the doorstep there. I thought that was a goal. Anderson back checking, gets... Oh, hauled down. I'm not sure. That was a bit of a... She checks the White defensive player and then gets hauled down. No call. White comes up with the ring in their own zone and sends it up to center ice where Falconer picks it up. Oh, a bit of a body there. Anderson... Oh, so they called it a frozen ring, and now it's a red ring. Great play. Actually, I'm not sure what that call was. Oh, blue line violation, I guess, on White. So it's a red ring in the offensive zone. Beelan sends it over to Snethen. Snethen circles the net. Snethen comes around the top of the circle, makes a move, but gets checked, and White picks it up. Wilson has it at center ice. Wilson sends it over to Dick, who drives to the net, takes a wicked backhand shot, and Downey with a great save. White picks up the rebound. That's Dodd with the ring. Dodd circles the top, takes a shot, and misses wide. Wilson picks up the loose ring and leaves it for the other Wilson. Wilson intercepted by Earl, who sends it over to Beelan, and Beelan looks the other way, but is able to corral the ring, and bit of a shoulder by White, and frozen ring. They give it, they call it White ring. 17 minutes left in this second period. The score is 3 for Red and 2 for White. White's ring at center ice. White sends it out. I believe that's done with the ring now. Sends it across the line, picked up by Sharpie. Sharpie gets checked, and Red comes away with it. A couple former teammates of Keener sends it up to Rock at center ice. Rock has a bit of room, sends it in deep for Zajdlik, but she's going to get out run by Dunn, who sends it around behind the net for White. White comes up the middle, sends it up to Dunn. Dunn has it at center ice. Dunn sends it across to Sharpie. Sharpie has it in the offensive zone, checked by Rock. Rock gives her a little poke, and it looks like Mysak comes away with the ring. Mysak sends it up the ice to Keener, who picks it up at center. Oh, Hemstreet's trying to cut and gets the ring. Nice pass to gain the zone. Hemstreet circles in the corner. Comes around the top of the circle, tries to make a move, takes a wicked shot that just goes wide and high. White picks up the loose ring and sends it across. Great forechecking by Anderson. Oh, White at the line, just gets it out, and Falconer has it in the offensive zone, sends it over to Sauer, who makes no mistake with that one. That was a quick move, and Downey didn't really have a chance on that. We're all tied up here now, 3-3. Couple defensive breakdowns by Red here, leaving the last two goals scored by Wide open players. Mysak starts it. Sends it deep into the corner where Snethen picks it up. Snethen circles around. Looking dangerous. Sends it back. I believe that's Anderson picks it up. Anderson circles around and gets turned back. Anderson looking for an opening. Circling around the top of the circle. Takes a shot, and Roy with a good save. Roy sends it out to Dodd, who gets it up to center for Wilson. Wilson sends it up, and it is intercepted by Mysak. Great play. Mysak with the ring. Sends it up to Anderson. A bit of a break there. Great pass to Snethen, who makes a move, and what a save by Roy. She's taken out by her own player. I'm not really sure what the ref is. Oh, the 5-second count, as a white player was in the crease. It's going to be a red ring in the offensive zone. That was a great save by Roy. So Beelan's going to start out with it. Passes it out to Rock. Rock gathers some speed and circles the net. Rock leaves it for Keener. Keener makes a great move. Oh, backhand to Beelan, and just missed that pass. That was a great play. Beelan circles the net, leaves it for Keener. Keener circles back behind the net. Oh, tries to get a reset, but the ring pops out in front, and White picks it up. Great pressure at center ice, but White still is able to pick up the ring. Looks like we have Thompson sending it in to Dory. Dory has Sharpie. Sharpie gets a good shot, and Downey with a great save there. Somehow, looks like, oh, Bryden's fighting in the corner for it. Comes away with the ring. Sends it over to Armstrong, and Armstrong barrels out. Up to Hemstreet. Hemstreet picks it up in the neutral zone and has two girls there. Oh, somehow gets it herself. Hemstreet looking for something, but nothing was there. Turns and shoots, but Roy makes a good save. We have White picking up the loose ring and sending it out to center ice, but Earl intercepts that and sends it back right in for Zajdlik. Zajdlik circles the net. Zajdlik circles and goes behind the net again, looking for something. Leaves it for Smitty. Smitty has a bit of steam, makes a move, takes a shot, and it just gets deflected wide. Zajdlik picks up the rebound, sends it in tight for Anderson, and bounces to Roy. Roy sends it out to Dunn now. White has it at center ice. Sauer trying to get away, and I believe that is... that was Smitty checking Sauer. White gets it in the offensive zone, and Dunn with a great shot that Downey has to be careful with. Downey gives it to Park behind the net. Park sends it over to Earl. Earl has it. Looking for somebody, and just gets intercepted by Falconer on White. And White turns it back in. We have Wilson with it. Wilson with a shot, misses the net wide. We have Falconer picking up the loose ring, sending it over to Dodd. Dodd makes a move, sends it back to Wilson. Good play there. Wilson with a bit of a bobble. Downey had to be careful with that and couldn't find it for a couple seconds, so it's a 5-second violation. The score is 3-3 with 11:43 left to play in the second period. White's going to start out with it. That's Sharpie with the ring. Sharpie sends it out to Dodd. Dodd skates across the top of the circles. Makes a move, looks for Sharpie again. Sharpie with a shot, and I think that hit the post. I'm not sure. White picks up their own rebound, and Wilson now has it, circling the net. Wilson drops it for Dodd. Dodd takes a wicked shot and hits the crossbar. Couple crossbars here this game so far by both teams. Rock with a good check, but White picks it up again. Dodd has it. Dodd makes a move, takes the shot and scores. Top corner on the Keeley side. I don't know how she got that shot, but that was a wicked shot in a perfect spot. The score is now 4 for White, 3 for Red. Armstrong has it at the line, turns back, looking for somebody, and blocked by Falconer. Snethen picks it up in the offensive zone and circles the net. Looking for something, gets it in close for Hemstreet, and Hemstreet makes a great move, and Roy had no chance there as Hemstreet was just too quick. So right back, 4-4, right back tied up here. I have a great battle between these two teams here today. Nobody's letting up. White ring at center ice. Dunn carries it up, looks for somebody and finds Miko, but Miko mishandles it, and Red picks it up. Armstrong makes a spinorama move and sends it out to Earl. Earl sends a great pass up to Beelan. Beelan, across to Smitty, and it was just short. Falconer picks it up, White at center, and sends it over to Dunn, who has lots of room. Goes through her backhand with a great shot, and Downey makes an awesome save. Earl picks up the rebound and skates it out, but she is checked hard, and Smitty comes away with the ring. Smitty sends it over to Beelan, who picks it up at center ice. Beelan sends it up to Zadlik, great spot. Zadlik misses the ring and fights, gets it, but she's still under a lot of pressure there as Sauer just pulls the ring away from her. Armstrong comes away with it. Oh, it's still a battle. Park's in there battling, and Anderson again. Misak comes away with it across the blue line, and she circles back and sends it up deep for Zadlik again. So Zadlik, well, that was a bit of a battle, and Red finally has an offensive chance here. Zadlik leads it for Rock. Rock with a shot, and Roy with a solid save there. White on the move, sends it across the blue line. I believe that's Dunn. Dunn sends it up for Sauer. Sauer looking to set up in the offensive zone. Sauer makes a couple good moves and gets a shot away, but misses the net as the shot clock expires. So Downey with the ring. Sends it up. Oh, far pass, and Bryden picks it up. Good play. Up to Rock, who's immediately checked, but Bryden picks up it again. Sends it into the offensive zone. And White comes away with it, but then Keener picks it up. Great check, great shot by Keener. Keeley saved by Roy. Not sure what, I think it was a crease violation by White, as it's a red ring in the offensive zone. So we have Hemstreet, Snethen, and Keener. Snethen starts with it, fakes the shot, and sends it over to Hemstreet. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left if they start the clock here anytime soon. Hemstreet back to Keener. Having some issues on the clock there. We got a bit of extra time. Keener circles, drop pass for Snethen. Circles back. Snethen tries to make a move. Just having a hard time breaking the circle. A backhand shot, and Snethen picks up her own rebound with a fresh clock. Having a hard time breaking White's triangle. Over to Keener, who gives a shot. Hemstreet. Not sure who got that rebound and got another shot, but Roy made some couple great saves there. White sends it out to center, and Sharpie picks it up. But she is checked by Snethin, who has the ring and sends it across for Keener. A bit of a miscommunication as Hemstreet runs into Keener, and they still have it. Red comes away with it. Hemstreet has it, sends it over to Snethin. Snethin over to Keener. Keener with the great patience and a great shot, but Roy gets a piece of it. Back checking by Keener as White picks up the rebound, and it comes out to center ice. Some great chances there, and a red ring as the ref blows that one down. Seven minutes left in this second period. Mysak's going to take the ring at center ice and send it out to Bryden. Bryden has it, who sends it into, gets intercepted by Falconer. Falconer picks it up, and White's turned it around here now. Wilson has it in the offensive zone. And now Dory tries to break through the triangle, but gets turned away. Wilson picks up the loose ring and sends it over to Dory. Dory with a shot, a nasty low 5-hole, but Downey makes a great save. I believe that's Mysak, sends it up to Beelan. Beelan's kind of stuck, has no one to go to. Two White players checked her as there was no red players around. White comes away with it at center ice and sends it in deep for Falconer, who's going to grab that. Falconer has it, sends it over for Wilson. Wilson makes a great move, and Downey with a save. Oh, Bryden taking her time, gets checked from behind. Still manages to bat it out to center and picks up her own pass there. She sends it over to Anderson. Anderson tries to get by the White player, and wow, we got a nifty move. Anderson with the shot. I'm not sure what happened there. Anderson with a bit of give and go gets a great chance, and Roy with a great save. Rock over to Anderson. Anderson circles the net, trying to find some space and a bit of a lane. Anderson back to Keener. Keener over to Anderson. Anderson has a bit of a opening there, but Anderson over to Rock. Rock with a shot that comes right back out to Keener. Keener picks it up with a fresh clock. Rock goes for a change as Keener circles the net. Keener's going to drop it for Hemstreet, who takes it around the net with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Hemstreet makes a move, does a spinorama, gets in close. Keener picks up the loose ring. Good shot, good save by Roy, and they call it a red ring. I think bottom third, or it went up the ring went up the stick of the White player, I think. It's a red ring in the offensive zone. Snethin gives it to sorry, I can't see whose number that is. To Hemstreet. Hemstreet across to Snethin with a one-timer and a great shot and a great one-timer there, as Roy did not have a chance. That looked great. So five to Red, 4 for White, as 4.5 minutes left in the second period. White sends it in deep, and Mysak goes for the ring but gets checked by Falconer. Falconer comes away with it, sends it across to Dodd. Dodd makes a great move, and Downey with an awesome save. Downey sends it out to Smitty. Smitty, who circles and sends it up the boards to Beelan. Beelan's covered closely, but still comes away with the ring and sends it in deep it's a foot race between Dodd and Snethin. Dodd picks up the ring and sends it over to Dunn. Dunn skates it up to center ice, and that looked like almost like both sides, but I guess not. Thompson gets checked at center. Beelan's working hard. Red comes away with it. Mysak sends it up for Smitty. Smitty at center ice sends it over for Mysak. Mysak on the attack. Sends it over for Zajdlik, who just missed that. Zajdlik picks it up. White grabs the loose ring, and now Dunn skates it to the blue line. Sends it over to Wilson at center ice, who sends it in deep for the other Wilson. Wilson is checked. It's a bit of a scrum, and Red comes away with it. Bryden fighting, picks up the ring, and now Zajdlik has it at the blue line. Oh, tripped up by White, and they're finally going to call a penalty against White. White, number 9, I think that's Stanley, gets a 2-minute penalty for tripping. So it is a red ring at center ice. Earl starts with it, sends it over to Armstrong. Armstrong just sends a nice close pass up to Anderson, who drives for the net and leaves it in the corner for Keener. Keener circles the net. Drop pass to Rock. Couldn't quite handle that. Rock over to Keener at the top of the circle. Keener on the backhand picks up her own blocked pass. Circles into the slot, takes a shot, and Roy makes a good pad save. Keener picks up her own rebound and starts off again with the fresh clock in the offensive zone. Keener's going to leave it for Anderson. Anderson back to Keener. Keener at the top of the circle over to Anderson. Anderson back and forth. Little give and go here. In for Rock. Rock picks it up. Gets a shot away, but Roy is out far enough to take away the angle. Oh, great check by Anderson, who turns it around over to Keener. Keener with a quick spinner shot, and Roy makes another great save. White picks it up behind their net and is checked hard and has to give it away at center ice to Earl. Earl picks it up. Lots of space, lots of room as Anderson drives in. Armstrong. Armstrong gets back onto her defensive positioning. Leaves it for Hemstreet, who circles the net. Hemstreet comes around, looking for something. Leaves it for Beeland at the side of the net, who gets around front, gets a great shot, and picks up the rebound. Beeland circles the net now, trying to kill the clock. We got 23 seconds on the shot clock and 1:20 left in the second period. A bit of prestige and competitiveness here showing as Beeland leaves it for Snethen. Snethen circles out wide and high, gets a shot and scores on just underneath the blocker of Roy. That was a screenshot, I think. Hard to tell from this angle, but a great goal that kind of shuts the door a bit on White with 1 minute left in the second period, 6-4. That ended up being a power play goal as Stanlake was still in the box. It's going to be a White ring at center ice. Thompson sends it over to Dunn, who sends it in deep for Dodd. Dodd skates it down and picks it up. We got 55 seconds left in the second period here. Dodd circles around, looking for an opening, gets it over to Mikko, who's immediately checked by Armstrong and Smitty. Back to Dodd. Dodd with a wicked shot, and Downey with a great save. Red bats it out, but Dunn comes away with it. Gets it over to Falconer, but couldn't quite handle that pass. Falconer circles around the top of the circle, looking for something, sends it over to Dodd. Dodd back to Falconer. Falconer with a great shot, and Downey with an awesome save. Downey picks up the rebound and sends it behind the net for Armstrong, but White comes away with it. Falconer robs the ring right from her. Bryden with it, and Dodd robs Bryden. Dodd comes away with the ring. 5 seconds left. Dodd with a shot, but that's blocked, and Armstrong sends it out at center, and that's the end of the second period of a nail-biting exhibition game, which is a great foreshadowing for this season to come. A great game there by two great teams. And just waiting to see if we're doing any overtime. I don't think so. I think we're just going to wrap it up here today.